Hi. Hi. Hi, Coco, Marcellus, hi, Necro, hi, Neto, hi, Deja, hi, Bob, hi, what are you looking at? Hi, Nate, hi, Haiku. Hello. Hi. uh, How long has it been? I don't know. Hi, Panis. It's her, the girl. Ah. Domo same desu. Gao group. Oh, not too unethical, too unethical. Hey, Shark, hi, Simile, hi, Jackie. You laughing? Yeah, I will. Miss Bella, you can't do that. God, why can't I stop myself from being Hey, Bonatide, hi, Adrian. I watched the announcement, of course. Honestly, you know, like, it's the end of an era and whatnot, and, you know, the downfall of Hololive. What are we gonna do now? And, you know, it's sad in that kind of concept, but I can't say that I didn't see it coming. That said, Whisper Agura really sounds like Fauna. Wow, Bellstream must be a good day with nothing else happening. No, I had a busy day. Well, I mean, I've been stuck in the house more recently, cause some days ago, I mentioned it probably last time I streamed, I got really into biking. And so I was biking, you know, hours every day because I just really love to go. And I hit a curb full speed and went flying and really messed up my leg. So I'm waiting for that to heal. Hey, Fred. Else the fittest VTuber? I'm not even close to fit. I do feel better though. I like having the endurance to do things, you know, with the power of, what do you call it? Being able to bike. I can go many places so long as they are within like 20 miles. Ideally less than 20 miles. Has it been the same curve you keep hitting? No, I get into a variety of dangerous situations. I'm not any kind of a adrenaline junkie, but honestly, I kind of do like the thrill. I can't talk about it too much, because if I do, I'll sound like I'm deranged. But it's kind of like I'm living life like I don't care about living life. Heh. Looks off into the sunset anime-ly. I churred. Please look both ways before crossing the street and don't chase squirrels. Squirrels? You know, I read in a book recently. We have the world and whatnot, so I've been thinking on ways to save money. And I have a cookbook that, you know, talks about preparing squirrel, and I've been wondering, is it safe to hunt and eat my local squirrels? I mean, it's probably better to get to them before the rest of the neighbors do, but at the same time, do they have every disease, maybe? Is that safe? Hi, Tatters. Yes, it is safe. Yes, I should eat squirrels. It's illegal to kill tree squirrels, I think. They're a protected native species in my area, at least. Well, I think tree squirrels are different. And also, you know, chipmunks too. Not because chipmunks are special, but because you'd feel bad killing a chipmunk versus a squirrel. Squirrels are more rat-like. And also they're bigger, so you'll get more meat off their bones, probably. Heh, I'm not afraid of going outside anymore. Later, losers launches herself and busts her leg. I busted up my elbow too, but I don't have to walk around on my elbow, you know? It's been misery. I painted my nails though. They're all glittery. I found like a kind of funfetti type nail polish. So now I've got glitter nails like I'm a beautiful birthday princess. Don't cannibalize rats, please. What do you mean by cannibalize? What color? Every color. It's like a birthday cake. Like funfetti birthday cake, confetti sprinkle. Like the kind they put on pink donuts, like in The Simpsons. Does The Simpsons have... The Simpsons has pink donuts. Do they have rainbow sprinkles, though? Hi, Super Duper. Back from work and my Yoshi's live. Life is good. From your job at Walmart. Whatever. I'm probably going to end... I'm probably going to end up working on Walmart. Anyway. Welcome to... Wait. I have to start up the... Oh, it's just silent right now, isn't it? Gross. Kimoy. Papa's Pizzeria Deluxe. Unmute that, baby. Maybe? Question mark. Walmart is acceptable as a job. Honestly, I think I've got a better mindset on it recently. I think life is about more than, you know, enjoying your job. People always say like, oh, take on a job you enjoy. Do a passion job you're passionate about. I thought more about it. I think, if anything, you probably should just do a job that you don't hate, that lets you pay for what you're passionate about. Win. Did you just fart? No. It might be my gross throat. My allergies were hell today. Embarrassing. Gross. You throat farted. I'm going to do something that will be banned from all platforms if you say that again. What hobby would you use your job to pay for? I don't know. I kind of like not spending money. Maybe I just, withdraw all the money from my bank account, have a big pile of cash that I lay on, like a dragon. Isn't VTubing a hobby? Yeah, but I think for the most part I've spent all the money I've quote-unquote needed. You don't need any money, but you know. Anyway, where am I? In the world, where am I? Papa's Pizzeria. It's kind of loud on my end. 50K 3D model. No, I don't want to do that. I think maybe I'll consider changing design a little bit, but I'm pretty satisfied as is. I barely stream, honestly. So, you know, I live on. I live on forever and will never die. So, even if I... Anyway, Wait, give me a moment. I gotta check something. Something non-suspicious. Okay. Sorry, I was non-suspicious. I will never die, I will never die. Literally, Judge Holden. I don't even know who Judge Holden is. You're a clown and a fool. And you'll die. Changing design at 1K? Nah. Nah. I've already done it once. I don't want to do it again. She's DMing another VTuber to graduate. Someone stop her. I will do one stream for every VTuber that dies. More blood for the blood god. Hi, Officer Oishi. Val, did you see that post from that Sheena fan that took a loan for 10K for Sheena scabs? I'll be honest, it kind of hit home. Is that deranged to say? I kind of looked at it and understood. At the same time, that's gotta be a nightmare to handle. I think she handled it the best she could have. But I do understand it. How much debt are you in for scabs? I don't spend money on other people. Unless they're spending time with me. Like, I would spend money if they wanted to go to a restaurant with me, or like a game that we could play together, and it would be great. I would have friends. But, you know, I find it's very easy to imagine, project some kind of idealized image onto that. I'll go in debt to fund your enrollment in art school, Mountain Owl. I don't want to go to art school. If I go to art school, all they're gonna do is be like, oh, you suck at the art. They're Italian in this context. But actually, I technically am in school right now. I managed to get into a program for free GED classes, and I take them about once a week. I'm not handling it very well, though. I have mental illness, and I freak out in a school setting. Why are the Italian art school professors so mean? Because Italian artists hate me. Yes? How do they judge good from bad art in art school? It's more about flexibility and expression. Sometimes you'll see, you know, that certain art. Sometimes you'll see that one certain failed artist spread around in comparison to the people that got into the art school. But the fact of the matter is, what art school teachers see is they look for potential and willingness to experiment and improve. On an unrelated note, there are more commissions of you. On another unrelated note, I am $700 in debt. I'm going to die if you, you know, I'm going to die. Don't do that. If you keep doing that, I am going to do something that they will teach in history books. But you said you will live. I only live against my will, brother. Sister. Uncle. Aunt. Mom. Dad. Grandma. Grandpa. Niece. Nephew. Thank you, Mom. Don't get zogged. The GED is easy. Just get through the social interaction stuff back and forth with instructors and you'll make it. It's just a matter. I freak out I don't know what's wrong with me. I just entirely shut down whenever teachers question me. I think if I had to deal with this on a day-to-day basis, I would do the thing. I would do the thing that I can't say on Twitch. Yeah, you freak out on stream with made-up people? Are all of you inside my head? How come you only appear when I live stream? How come you're never there when I'm off stream? How come you're never there when I'm out and about and alone in the world? How come you're never there? Thanks, Bob. Only a half hour and you have to figure out which half are real? No. Okay, Bob, stop that, stop that. Stop it. No more. I haven't figured out how to turn it off. I don't know how to. I need to look into that. Anyway. Roy? Joy? Custom worker? Grill. Okay, reset. Grill. If you make streaming a job, you don't need to interact with anyone else. That's the thing. I don't want to have to feel compelled to stream, you know, like I'm letting people down by not streaming. I mean, I know I kind of am, but I want to be able to have time for life outside of that, and I want to not die. Like, obviously, I'm not getting into any relationships, but at the same time, if I make any friends, if I get a crush on a boy or something, ugh. Yeah, I'm a streamer. Ugh. Gross. I hate that. I was gonna get a crush ever. I still don't talk to people. I only talk to my teacher, and that is because my teacher demands that I respond to her questions. Hi, random Miss Rains. I don't see why they would think that's weird. I'll be honest, I would kind of find it indicative of a wide variety of traits. It's kind of a matter of, like, what do you think they're in streaming for? Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Deju. If you are hearing weird sounds, it is because I didn't eat today. My stomach is rumbling. I'm fine, though. It's okay. You DM your teachers? No, I attend class and they go, "Hey, Belle, can you do this problem?" "Okay, Belle, you do this one." "Belle, are you listening?" I don't like it. One week I freaked out and ran out in the middle of class and they emailed me. And that was not fun. I hate emails. Hi, Mumbo. I'm gonna give myself freckles. Because I like having freckles. They only come out in warm weather, but you know. That's something like... Do you have freckles IRL? I don't like the IRL stuff, but... depending on, how do you say it? Depending on the time of year, I guess, and how much time I spend outside. I like them, but at the same time, I don't think they're that convenient to work with. Blah 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 blah. I don't know. Insane in the membrane. I say saying a completely normal thing, just in a kind of disorganized way. Belle, you are there to learn. It's okay to get a question wrong as long as you learn later. Oh no, I didn't run out because I got a question wrong. I don't know why I ran out. The teacher asked me if I had a pencil and paper, and I freaked out. I don't know what happened there. But you know, we live on. I don't think this is right. Hi Eric. You have dinner yet? Nope. And I don't intend to. I'll live on. My sister draws on freckles and my friend uses concealer for freckles. Life is strange. I really don't like seeing people that draw on freckles. It's just... Imagine if I drew on, like... how do you pronounce it? Like vitiligo. Vitiligo. You know, like splotchy skin. Imagine if I drew that on. That'd be weird. Nobody would like it if I did that. Paler. Get paler. Are there paler skin tones? Get paler. Paler. Thank you, Deja. Hi Val, how is existence? I am... Closer. I don't think this is right. I don't think that's right either. Damn Papa's Pizzeria and their limited character creators. I'll cast a hex on them. Send them to hell. Is there no green skin color? Do they hate goblins? Goblins aren't real. Not anymore. I changed it. How big is my mouth? Okay. Whoops. Click the outside of the window. You took the goblins from us? Yes, I did. All of the goblins are gone. Imagine Papa's Pizzeria, but with the character creation features of that new hyper-realistic person game. Is that the Sims ripoff that Kiara played? I don't know. I haven't been very online recently. Doing an today. I see how on a roll. It's me, Gargura. Goomba. Gooba. Domo same desu. One, two, four. Gallons or something like that. Hope you find them. I hate Gura because she's bad at math. You don't want to see me do math. I'm worse. It can get so much worse. This is... I don't like this. Bell. I'm terrible at math. That's part of why I didn't graduate. Hey JPZ. Delivery Girl Bell! Do you know who that is? Oh! The world's worst Mickey Mouse impression. Time for another adventure. Run the pizzeria while I'm gone. Oh no! Everyone is either bad at math or English. I passed the English practice exam with flying colors. I have an amazing grasp of English, even if I can't speak right. How bad? Know your times tables? What's net? 72. I can use my hands to find that out. Boo! Can you speak English premium? Of course I can, I invented it. I suck at this! Boo. But you know, I want to be a real responsible adult and all that. Most English majors I know hate socializing. It's not even a matter of I'm bad at socializing. Sometimes I wonder if I have some kind of psychotic disorder because I'm so disorganized at speaking. But then I realize, no, you're being insane. Or maybe that's like a Catch-22 or something. I don't know, I didn't actually read Catch-22. Send me to the military, Jones. Who's Jones, you may ask? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You should apply to Domino's. You're very good at this pizza making job. I don't respect Domino's. Domino's pizza makes very, very wet pizza. I don't like the wet pizzas. Wait, give me... I forgot to... where am I? Where am I? Where am I? Wet pizza over Gouda? What kind of comparison is that? Oh man, I sure would like to be held by Kiara more than I would like soggy fries. 98 and topping. I've been struggling with schooling and working on and off since becoming an adult, and I still don't really feel proper or responsible. I don't think it's a matter of eventually I'll magically feel like an adult. I think it's a matter of eventually I'll stop feeling like a kid. Mushrooms on only the left half. Freak. You can't have half and half pizzas if you're splitting it with someone, because then that someone will have to share a half and half pizza with you, and then they're gonna bite into it, and there's gonna be anchovies or something in their mouth, and all they wanted was a cheese pizza. Theoretic example. When I stop feeling like a kid, society is won. I don't know what feeling like a kid feels like. I've gotten to the point where I start encountering children on the streets and whatnot, and it's like, oh, kids are so cute, actually. What? Pizza! Pizza! Pizza, please! Pizza! What do you feel like? I feel like me. Which I guess is a very good thing. It's good to be secure in your identity or something like that. I don't know. Go eat some pizza. Wee! Feeling like an adult is realizing you're paying bills and going to work every day, and when you see people in school, you think about how you wish you were back in school. Maybe I haven't experienced like, oh, college, sorority, fraternity, whatever, but I think I would not want to go back to school. I think that's something I don't want to experience. VTubers forever. You know something I've kind of noticed? It feels like VTubing has kind of been absorbed in the greater homogenized streamer culture that I don't really like. Do I act like a streamer, I wonder? I don't even know. I try to avoid typical streamerisms like chat. But I don't know. Don't know. Chasing trends, react content? I'm reacting to this gameplay that I'm doing. Chat! Chat, what do you think of this game, chat? Streamer is broad term like VTuber. There's still a very clear Lumi impression turned into Lumi. Stop acting like Lumi. Chat, you wanna play Warhammer? I don't know what Lumi plays. I don't watch Lumi. She doesn't like pumpkin spice. There's still hope. I've never had pumpkin spice. Maybe if I try it, like the white girl will take me over. Like a werewolf on the full moon, and I'll buy up some live, laugh, love mugs or whatever. Do you have thin skeleton hands too? I have hands like an old lady. Or maybe like a middle schooler. I'm real embarrassed of them, honestly. They look chubbier than they are. I don't have body fat, but they look all chubby, and I don't know why. I think maybe I think it's maybe because all of my joints have creases. Arthritis, you think? I do not have arthritis because I don't have joint pain. Sometimes. I mean, I have joint pain sometimes, but not all the time. Your hands are small and cute. People like small, cute hands on women, right? I hope I have awful, disproportionate baby hands. Hands that are like AA battery sized. That I hide crackers in. Gross. Okay, let me lock in. Oh no. Ah, right there. Oh, please! Oh! Ah! Ha. Ha. Ha ha. This makes me nervous. Perfect for back scratches. Ew! I don't do that. I'm very flexible, but I don't scratch my back. Oria? Gross little thing. Gitad. Perfect for picking your nose. You pick your nose. Go to elementary school. Go! Scratch your back yourself now? No. I'm shrimping right now. I don't wanna. Do you have a back scratch or do you rub it on something like a bear? My back never itches. Simple as. I don't really have an itchy body. My face gets itchy, but that's because of all the allergies. So I usually just take a ton of, what are these pills? Pseudoephedrine. I take a bunch of that. Stretch button. You want to hear me crack my back? Hold on. I do that sometimes. I used to do that sometimes. Oh, my knee. Oh. Oh, knee injury. Oh. Sounds like I need to change my bandage. I don't know if you heard that. Oh. Bandage? Ah, yeah, cause I hit a curb full speed and flew off my bike and like road. Didn't hear? Ah! Do you have a chair yet? Nope. I hate chairs. Chairs go to hell. But I'm fine. Well, I mean, Please wear a helmet. Yeah, I ordered one, but then they canceled it. So last company I ordered from, they never got back to me, so I emailed them saying, screw you. It's been over a month. I am disputing the charge on my card. And then I went to another company and they're like, oh, a nice helmet on sale. They email me and tell me, oh, we're out of stock. It was inaccurately represented on the site. We will cancel it and refund you. Screw you! Ah! Steals your bike and runs? Nah, I got the bike. I stayed mostly near the bike. I fell, directly into a less busy road that led into a busy road. And I freaked some guy out. You know, he stops the car, he gets out like, oh my god, are you alright? My daughter saw you. And I'm freaked out there, like, I just went shooting across the pavement, landed on my entire front body, wind is knocked out of me, I'm bleeding. I don't even know what's happening. Really? Did you die? Yes, but I got better. Anyway, I sat there for a bit, and then I just got back on my bike and rode home. I'm Mars. Okay, we're here. Here, pencil. Pencil. Frying pan. You worry me sometimes, I worry me sometimes. But, you know, I live on, despite everything. I'll be honest, I don't really want to, even. It's just a matter of, I got nothing better to do. Thanksgiving. Where's the hold on. What's the worst color I could pick? Come on. Real arigato Thanksgiving. Domo piroguramu desu. Did you watch the Minecraft movie, Belt? No. I've been very chronically offline since last time I streamed, really. I don't know when that was. But I haven't even contacted anyone. I've just kind of shut myself out. Anyway, start the day. 11 days ago? Well, that's not that long. But, you know. You know. don't know. I haven't been feeling it, I guess. I've been weird. Being offline helping at least? I don't know what helps. I don't know what life I'm living. I don't know who I am. It's $3.25. What is... What's your deal, lady? Ugh. I hope this lady goes to hell. Hi! Bella's maturing into an... Yes, I know how to do it. I've played these games before! Squid Game. So no lesbian manga for 11 days? Okay, I didn't read lesbian manga before, but... I did start reading Yuri. Most of it's pretty mid. I think touching grass makes you gay. Maybe. My sister keeps trying to get me to read The Guy She Likes Wasn't Really a Guy at All or something. It's pretty, but it's not interesting at all, honestly. Like, heh, she's into a handsome, princely lady. Crazy. How inspiring. I've never seen it before. Just kidding. I can see it if I go to any city. Any of them. I'll invent cities. I'll invent cities to go to find a lesbian that looks like a handsome guy. Which ones will you suggest to read then? I mostly read a bunch of one-shots. Because I don't want to get too invested. It's just a matter of... Getting manga aimed at girls is really hard. Yuri's more commonly good for women like me. But there's also the curse of sometimes I accidentally stumble into something that's like a really weird ecchi. Thank you, I was saying the same thing and people were being mean to me. Very good to see I'm not alone. I find a lot of stories are just carried by the really pretty art. Honestly, my favorite mangas have been ones with really unconventional art. If you want a good romance, try Love Roma. It's really cute. No. You've got it wrong. That's not... It's this pizza. Damn Papa's Pizzeria, stupid. You don't even know where I'm going. I don't know where I'm going. Where am I? Whee! One-shots are awesome because you finished the story for $15 and don't need to buy more and more volumes. Honestly, my favorite... Like, the best of every world is anthologies. But it's so hard to find them translated, because it's always something like, oh, I like this artist, so I went and found only their chapter. And I went and translated only their chapter. Screw you. Pepperpot Pete, whatever. You'll see really... You know what I could... Try Shunkan Shonen Girl. Weekly Shonen Girl. That one's fun. It's a big collection of one-shots. About, like, a bunch of people that have weird stories in a school. Weird happenstances. Or you could look into Daumen Seiman. He makes very good one-shots. He's got Nickelodeon and Melancholia off the bat. Nickelodeon is all unrelated stories, but Melancholia is stories that come off as unrelated at first glance, but they end up being linked. Alternatively, you could... He's also got a bunch of self-published dirty manga from way back when that's really weird to read. Anthologize this. Anthologize these mutts. Sorry, I only love terrible love stories like Ranma. I watched Ranma when I was a kid. I don't know how it would hold up nowadays. Melancholia is Pima? Pima? At one point I'd read everything he'd ever done, wonder if he kept going since then. The most recent one is probably like the adventurers that are trying to make a dungeon that kills everyone who enters because they got isekai'd into terrible roles. What was it? There was also Odd Man 11. I don't think it actually ended recently, but rather it finished being translated recently, and it was super unsatisfying. It's a really gross manga, don't read it probably, but... Pima? No, I don't get it. You know, if I say something like, oh, matter baby, do you know what a matter baby is? You'll say, what's a matter baby? And I'll go, nothing, what's the matter with you? That makes sense. Or like, Joe mama, you know, your mama, as in contextually, you know that if I say yo mama, that is a rude thing, because there are many jokes about yo mama. What's up, dog? Nothing much, what's up with you? I am a god in human skin. Is it graphic? Oddman 11. You'll see a lot of nipples. And some gore. And lots of boobs. And also a little bit of, woman's parts. Because there is a character that is always naked at all times. And never not naked on screen. And also there is another character that tends to strip a lot. And also there is another character that gets sexually harassed a lot. For plot reasons? Okay. Genuinely, yes. On another note, there's a lesbian that never ever showers and smells so bad it poisons people whenever they enter the room. Something wife, imagine. But why? Because she's one of the odd man. There are 11 odd mans, and they are all odd. If I remember right, there is the slut, the exhibitionist, sadist, masochist, dog. She's just literally a dog girl. Squid. There's one that's, I don't know what her name is. She's a cyclops, though. There's a mandragora. Is the artist a gooner or the gooner an artist? The world may never know. These things are not separate. On tonight's episode, the author's barely disguised fetish. Honestly, I don't even think it was fetish material. I think he just felt the need to write a story like that. 11 men, only one of them is a man. The plot is basically Scott Pilgrim. So basically, a girl falls in love with a boy who has dated all of the odd men. And so to prove herself, she has to defeat all of the odd men so that she can date him. But by the end, she ends up getting a harem, so... So she's gotta defeat his 10 exes. Also, one of them is his sister. Yeah. Read it or don't. I don't care. I don't have anything to tell you. You will receive nothing from me. What fascinating content. Go read it. Go read it. Go read it. I don't care. So that's what you like, huh? He has an interesting art style. That's my... Oh god, I didn't even look at it. Oh god, I didn't look at it. No! Someone has to kill me. Someone has to shoot me in the head right now. Don't do that. Don't do that. I didn't say that. In Minecraft. I said that in Minecraft. Where am I? I can't see anything. Oh. Yay! I'm back from shower. I hope Belle hasn't said something embarrassing that I missed. No. I said nothing. Nothing ever. Nothing has ever fallen out of my mouth. Except loose grain. I look like a farmer. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god. Doorbell? Doorbell. Doorbell. I'm the pizza man. Everyone loves me. I make a pizza. Pastrami. Ravioli. Mamma mia. I make a pizza. Doorbell Yaga? Yeah, laugh it up. I ring your mom's bell. I'm sorry, that one was bad. I'm sorry. I wish I had a bell at the door. I have your mom, my... Heh. Heh. Am I doing this right? Mamma mia. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's on. Okay, don't mind. Hey, you can do it. No, nobody gets that. I am but a lowly old hag at the ripe age of young adult. Hi, Breezy. Thank you, Breezy. 1, 2, 3. Okay, don't mind. Hey, you can do. Where am I? I don't get it. Rhythm Heaven. It's a Rhythm Heaven fever game. Twenty something going on 40 something. I don't know where I am at any given point in time. I don't want to know where I am, honestly. Release me into the wild like a horrible bird. Like one of those awful, like a cassowary. Doom me to a life of eternal suffering. Like a cassowary. You ever see a cassowary? Cassowaries are scary. More like scary. Heh. Weren't you very young by your Shonda impression? You sounded like you still have... Fallen Shadow. It is me. The VTuber. I'm the only one alive to ever exist. There you go. My voice always pitches up a bit after I do that. I don't like the placement of these. Are these... Oh, you've gotten better at it? I gotta babble like a baby more. Shonda doesn't do that, but it makes me sound younger. I miss that voice sometimes. If you want to know, honestly, sometimes I do, but at the same time, I don't care that much. I'm a very lazy person. All of these people have been waiting since I opened the store. Apparently Shonda is well enough to stream sometime this week. Yeah, I heard about what happened. I feel like she is... Ooh. 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 Not bad! Okay, I should probably... Ah! Okay, okay. There we go. Ah. Uneven cut! Send me to the beautiful skies above! Your impression was very good. Did the constant singing help with managing your range? It's just a matter of it's a voice I trained myself to do a long time ago, you know? That won't just dissipate. I'm not just gonna unlearn it. And it's pretty easy to do and anyone can do it. Maybe not if your voice is too low, I guess, but even then it's kind of... You ever see those like VR chat guys or whatever? Like, heh, you thought I was a girl? I was actually doing a girl voice. Heh. Sounds gay, man. As if it isn't gayer to learn to sound like a girl so that you can lure in guys. Didn't those use voice changers? Some of them are good enough to not use voice changers. What? Did I give you the wrong one, sir? Fine. Okay, what are my score details? What did I do wrong? I gave them the wrong. Okay, what is this? I see. I'm going... there's presumably some remaining person who got a totally wrong order. I think I'm just going to give them like a cheese pizza. Why'd you train for that one? I guess because I wanted to be able to. I wanted to be able to say I had some kind of talent like that, you know? Like pretend I can be another person or something. You are getting a lump of dough and cheese. I don't care. Wow, you gave me 20 points. But there's no non-depressing way to say it. Like, oftentimes it's easy to, you know, you want to be anyone other than yourself. And I think that's what makes streaming so tempting for many people. I'll live on though, you know. Okay, I hate this minigame. I'm terrible at FPS. Woo, woo. There we go. I wonder if actors can have identity crises. Maybe like Disneyland actors or something, but not... You know, everyone has times they log off and scripts to follow and all that. Celebrities will still have serious problems from being in the limelight. It's nothing even close. Like, anything I'd experienced was nothing even remotely similar. Some people I know with stutters didn't stutter when they act or when they sing. You'll also notice that most people's accents kind of become unintelligible when they sing. You wanna know something? Scatman had a really bad stutter. I learned that recently. That's part of why he was so good at scatting. Like a horrible, really, really strong stutter. Anyway, I learned this because I was thinking about how the original Porky Pig voice actor got fired and replaced because originally they got a guy with an authentic stutter because they wanted it to sound realistic, but because he stuttered so much, they had to record too many takes and it got too costly, so they fired him for an actor who could do the stuttering on command as a mimicry. And I can barely find any record on him. Fun fact. Like, I look into him, and he's got very minimal existence. Because he was only Porky Pig for a short amount of time. Ambelyaga. Wee ba 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 da bo. Ba 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 da ba. Skibidi ba 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 ba. Can you give us your best Porky impression? No. Flat out no. I know a bit about how the voice is done, but God, no. God. Skibbity. Something I've taken to doing recently is I browse, like, resellers and stuff like that. Not because I actually want to buy anything, but because I want to see what people are reselling. And the other day I saw, like, some kind of parent or something listing, like, Skippity toilet. Spelled like Skippity. No! Bleh. Selling the Skibbity toilet? Yeah, your mom... Your mom... Mom... Oh boy, it's late. I have to go to work in the morning. Good night, pal. Thank you for streaming. Thanks for coming. Sorry about the kind of person I am. Sticking out your gat for a Rizzler. Sticking out your gat for a Rizzler. You're so bow. You're so beaver tax. I just wanna be your Shiori. You do a Bibs impression? Bibo? Not really. Reba's got this really weird voice. It's very strange sounding. Nah, not this high. It's got a kind of lower undertone. But this is more not right either. She's very loud, and I don't want to be loud, honestly. Her laugh is very unique. That's my impression of it. Can you do a Mari impression? There are two things I know about Mari. One of them I will not do. The other, I think, would be a bit insensitive to do. The slur is the one that I adamantly will not do. Corn. Okay. There's one I will not do because honestly, I don't respect people who say slurs because it makes you sound like a lame gamer. Also, it's hateful, but also it indicates that you've got very poor control of language. Anyway. How do I say? The Five Guys thing, I don't think ever actually came out of her mouth. Well, welcome. Let's get some reverb in here. Welcome to my Welcome to Zombocom. The sky is the limit. Zombocom. Does anyone know what Zombocom is anymore? I don't think it was that funny, honestly. Nope, no. Go to zombo.com, I guess. It was like a meme way back when. I'm gonna drink some iced tea and, I don't know, pass out in bed or something. Welcome to Zombocom. My bio professor says the sun powers all life, but what about the tube worms? Well, the tube worms wouldn't exist if there wasn't a hospital land up above powered by the sun. That's the thing. All of these beautiful creatures, they don't exist in isolation. You know, they don't exist in like a pool in Mars somewhere. They exist because somewhere there is an environment that is impacted by the sun, and then their environment is impacted by that environment, which is impacted by the sun. I thought a wizard did it? Yeah, me. Oh. Delicious drink. All leads back to Big Solar. Big Sun. Sorry. You're a witch though, not a wizard? I think wizard... Witch is typically gendered, but is wizard? Is it? Does a wizard have to be a guy? I love fossil fuels. I invented the fossil fuel. For nefarious purposes. Aha! Can't believe I found out about Gura graduating through Bellstream. Gura didn't graduate. She's... Give me a moment. Give me a moment to do something horrible and insensitive, please. Yeah, I'll even get one of her cute new outfits. I have no attachment to the life I live. Ahem. It's me, Gargoomba. Ah! Domo same desu. Oh. It's itchy. Domo same desu. What does Kura do? Uh-oh. Stinky. I haven't seen Kura in ages. I've lost gallons to you. It was me, Mayonaka no Tataki. You keep losing the gallons? I don't know where they are! Hope I find him soon. Jeez. I don't sound like her at all. Do karaoke, Oscar. Lady running down to the riptide, to the other side. I would be your right, left-hand man. I know I've let you down. I've been a fool to myself. I thought that I could live for no one else. That's the army song. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Why are people losing the gallons to the fishes? Because they keep giving her. She's a dumb fish. She can't keep track of anything. Can you, Gura? Nope. I cannot. Tomo same desu. It is me, the shark. The shark. I'm Gooba. Okay. I'm doing nothing. Thank you, Mom. You should ask Cover to hire as replacement. She's already been replaced. Where do you think Mume's going? It's just that Kura decided to go full nuclear. You know, another graduation has hit. Hello, IBN. Gosh dang, Val, the corpse is still warm. You can't even. She's not even a corpse yet. It's like I'm imitating a patient on their deathbed. Alternatively, when you do a girl voice, you can kind of get almost into Fauna territory by whispering a little bit. Fauna's voice kind of distinguished itself later, but Gura still sounds kind of like Fauna if she whispers. Fauna. Nah, that's not right. Fauna. Ooh. Ooh. Fauna. I can't do it. Can't do it. Sharks aren't fish, they're sharks. If they weren't sharks, they'd... Sharks actually are fish. Usually I'm the kind like, oh, actually dolphins aren't fish, they're a type of, you know, marine mammal. Sharks actually are fish. Squeeb. Oh, hi! Oh, hi! Oh, hi! How can you do all these voices? Are you a real skinwalker? I wish I actually had any talent with imitating. It's more a matter of being able to stretch your voice in any way gives you a lot of... gives you a good... You can kind of get there, you know? Like, if you're a guy that can do falsetto, you can probably do a bad Kermit impression, but everyone will always go like, oh, but you can do Kermit, ho ho! Konnichiwa. Crony's got a kind of pain voice to imitate. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. I don't... She's got a kind of Californian accent of sorts. Like, I don't know. Too sultry for Crony? It's not bad for early Crony. Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. Quack! Really, really early Crony. Cleaner tone to fool hot hunks online with. Hot woman in your area. Call now. You need to sound like you hate your viewers. You think I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Contact hot grandmas in your area now. They're waiting for you. With 3 small payments of $9,999, you can win a hot grandma. What am I doing with my life? Yeah, whatever. She died. It's just me, Garguba. Konnichiwa. Domo Samidasu. 5 Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't. Can you do a Fubuki impression? What does Fubuki sound like? Hi, friend. I think she did that once. What did I come back to? I'm skinwalking. Wait. Domo same desu. I'm Garguba, your favorite shork. 125 or whatever. Gura, can you do an impression of Mayoshi Belyog? Something like this. A deeper voice than mine. It's me, not Gargura. Have you seen clips of Hajime? Oh, I like Hajime. Banjil. I can't really imitate her because it's too contextual in Japanese. He did some insane impressions for real, got me psyched for what? Girl's graduation? Really nails the creepy old man Belle has? What do you mean? Do you mean like, did you forget the word for vibe? Or are you saying I own a creepy old man? Are you calling me a creepy old man? What am I? An impression of Gargura doing an impression is meta? But a lot of, I think that sort of stuff is fascinating, the way that voices can stretch and all that. A lot of people will be like, oh, my Oshi isn't doing a voice, your Oshi is doing a voice probably, but it's fine. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of people are like, oh, no one can keep a voice up for hours on end. I did it. Anyone can. Mine isn't. Well, I mean, there are some that just don't do any voice. But if you've got an Oshi in HoloLive or whatever, they're probably not doing a voice. Everyone does voices, and have they never worked a service job? A lot of people haven't. A lot of people haven't. I didn't have a very good customer service voice myself, though. Customer voice syndrome. I think I probably sound different on stream. For one, when I'm just, you know, living my day-to-day life, nobody can understand me. My little brother's always really annoyed with me because he can't understand what I'm saying, and also I think he just gets annoyed, but I have a very slurred voice most of the time. Like, what you gonna do about that? And I'll be like, what did you say? What you gonna do about that? What? I do that all the time. Lots of VTubers start with a voice and slowly settle into a natural one. Pippa. Pipkin Pippa. Cutest rabbit. Whatever, I forget how to do it. Do you usually talk like this off stream too? I don't talk that much off stream. I understand every word you say and I don't understand what you say anyways. I'm kind of nonsense. According to Pippa's because she talks more and lost 3 teeth. I haven't lost any teeth. Not till my wisdom teeth come out. I've been putting that off. Taste meaty. Early Pippa versus current Pippa, her joy is gone. Well, I mean, anyone can fake joy for a while. Even that, I doubt it's that she doesn't have any joy in her life. I think it's just that she's felt comfortable enough with her audience to share that she doesn't have joy. Can I have a tooth? Only if you give me yours. I'll glue it back into my mouth. In the hole where my tooth used to be. The week after she lost her teeth was peak Pippa. The hick voice was great. I really like people with unconventional voices. I think it depends. Like, Raura, for example, I can't listen to her at all. Will we get a stream after the teeth come out? I have no idea. Nope. No clue. Pulling out all my teeth right now just for you. If I have to replace all of my teeth, then I think I'll probably have a bunch of like organ rejections of some sort. Hi, Bucket Hat Girl. Hi, not Bucket Hat Girl. I don't think you're Bucket Hat Girl, probably, unless you're me. Maybe you're me. Maybe I'm insane. I don't know where I am. Give me a moment. I'm gonna come closer. I got Gura on stream because I was doing impressions of her. Are you getting dentures or dental implants? I was saying that if they take my teeth, I should get their teeth back so that I can glue it back in the holes where the teeth used to be, and we would have traded teeth. Honestly, I think what we should do, we should all remove all our teeth and pool it and scramble it together, and we'll all have like shuffled teeth, and we won't know who the teeth belong to. Hi, Dance Again. Hi, Melon Mamatoro. Or we could not do that and trade a single dollar bill. Give me another $1. Give me $500. Give me all of them. Stick them up. Hands in the air. Where am I? Domo same desu. Garguba here. Domo. Now I'm gonna get brain damage. I had a few pennies in my wallet. What'll that do? I think you should eat them. Go crazy. Go nuts. Eat them. Eat the pennies. Will you do it? Gura, my dog. Gura, my dog died. Let's go! That was a joke, right? You're joking, right? It's me, Gargura. I'm the gargantuan Gura. Graduation. Your dog didn't get put down today. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Your dog got put down and then Gura graduated. And then I made fun of both of them. A new Chainsaw Man today. Woo. Wait, Bell, sharks have many teeth? Let's wait for the body to get cold first. Let's wait for her to die first. She won't need those teeth once she's dead. GG now stands for Graduation. 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 Should we just pull the plug to speed things up? Did she announce any plans? I had to look at her Twitter. Gargura, did you put out a schedule, Gargura? It doesn't look like she did. It looks like she retweeted a bunch of art. Gura, did you... Gura, are you going to stream after this? Gura? Graduation? Oh god, she's not gonna stream as me. She was going indie, right? There's been no, like little hints, really. Nothing solid. The final project is finding the gallons. No, Gura, don't go to people's houses for that, please. Oh god, Gura. Domo same desu. I don't know why she says that. There was a Blue Sky post from a certain someone. I still don't know what Blue Sky is all about. Like, I really don't want to use Twitter anymore, honestly, because every time I log on to Twitter, it's more of a cesspool. But at the same time, Blue Sky kind of looks really lame, and there's like no HoloLive members on it. H2O Sakuna could do the funniest thing right now, but that won't happen. He is kind of missing the last spot in Face Connect. He said he was going to hire 3 invaders and then Saya graduated. There's a missing spot. Does the Holo Plus app still exist? I don't know if I want to live post. I don't know if I want to post on the Holo Plus app, honestly. I remember, like, when it started, I believe it had no filters or something stupid like that. You have to actively curate your followers page. Don't use Blue Sky, it's boring. I don't know, I kind of don't like the Twitter algorithm or whatever. Every other day, Twitter starts notifying me that like someone somewhere posted something that they think I'll like, and then I look at it and I don't like it. I do like getting the VTuber news every once in a while though. Like I get updates on Shondo through that. Did even one person really switch to Blue Sky? I can confirm plenty of people did because of all the artists I followed did. I don't necessarily blame them, but also, well, sucks that I won't see their art again, I guess. You don't like my posts? No, I'm sorry, kitten. Vomit. I'm sorry. I wanted to be a Discord bot. Never say that again. No, kitten, I didn't really mean that. I didn't mean it when I called you ugly. This is like the Oni-chan thing.
No, Oni-chan, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to suggest that you should use deodorant. I'm sorry. Please, buy me Discord Nitro.
You did this bit again with but with senpai instead. Are you maybe looking for a cute girl to call you senpai? Maybe I should start using deodorant again.
Oni-chan, it's good to have proper hygiene. You can do it, Oni-chan. Senpai.
Oh god, oh god. Deodorant has nothing to do with clothing. Oh no, it stinks in here. Oh no.
Where's streams? I'm sorry, Oni-chan, but I can't do that. Kills your coworker, what else? What other things are there that happened in 2001: A Space Odyssey? Strands you out in space or whatever.
Giant space baby? Yeah, I guess eventually at the end. And you used to use that voice for ASMR, it slapped. In general, voices like that are very suited to whispering. As if I speak like this, you know, it's going to sound higher no matter what.
And then, if I get up to a tone like this, and then I whisper like this, it doesn't really get that much more whispery. It somehow manages to not really sacrifice that much clarity.
Versus, if I do this, I can't really do it. I can't do it that well. Dying of cringe, I hope. I think that's part of why so many ASMR artists, like the VTuber ones at least, do that sort of voice. Also, you know, being a loli online makes you a lot of money, I think. So I hear, allegedly. So I hear. Rishi is a good example of that, but her voice honestly wasn't that high. I like VTuber ASMR. I vary, you know, it's gotta be good enough for me to like on its own. You know? I think being a loli makes you less money because you'll get banned. Depends on the platform. I think YouTube's not that bad for it, I guess. And also, you know, Shondo lives on, whatever. Was Rishi a loli? I think she was very, very close. I think her voice was a little too... I think she was more of a JK, honestly. Her voice was high-pitched, but it was really carried by the whispery aspect. Like, Lucia Nanan. Lucia Nano. What? Lucia.
It doesn't say desu. Ah. Good man found dad. Or,
Everything. Isn't the opposite true too? Big boob women get a lot of money, don't they? Well, it's the extremes, I guess.
Nano desu. Nano desu. Nano desu. I can't. How does she do it?
Dang it. Too lily, you get banned. Too booba, you get banned. I think it's just a matter of dressing modestly. I think rather the middle is very saturated. I think there's a wide variety of girls out there, you know? Extremes will always appeal to people, you know? When you have a more bland design, you know, you don't have massive or flat chest to carry it or whatever, you really have to compensate with your personality. And that's not to say that, you know, there's not extremes with good personality, but you'll get people who don't necessarily come to you for personality, you know? The middle is where peak is found, you say. Large-chested small girls. Who cares about boing boing? Find you a chuba who's autistic about your interests. I like VTubers who are earnest about themselves, you know? Just being their truest selves, whatnot. He has a huge personality. I got decent chest. It's not big. They're kind of gross. I should have done a better job, you know, making them look that way. I'm going to kill you, Gura. In the sense that I am going to remove her from the scene. Goodbye, Gura. See you later. She doesn't say that. To be honest, if doing ASMR makes you cringe, then you shouldn't do ASMR. I think a lot of people will cringe no matter what. It's a matter of getting over that slope, and it's also a matter of having respect for ASMR. A lot of people will do ASMR just because, like, that's something they should do, and not because they actually have any interest in it. You know? How can you tell when someone is not being true to themselves? Well, I mean, you can always tell when someone is passionate about something, and if you don't feel that, you can usually tell. Also, amount of public mental illness, I guess. There's a certain amount you should be able to restrain after a point. You know, there's nothing wrong with, like, guys, you know, I feel sad sometimes, or, you know, being public about mental illnesses. Like, I don't know, Shondo and her schizoaffective disorder. But, you know, if all the time you're just going on Twitter or whatever, like, guys, I'm really sad that nobody shows up to my streams. I don't know how to keep going on. You know, that kind of tells me, you might be doing it for the wrong reasons, and maybe not that into doing it. Of course, it's not fun to have it all unrewarding like that, but you know. ASMR plans for the future? I don't have any future plans, really. Just at all. You know? Guys, being a V-tweeter is so hard. I say being a V-tweeter. What am I? I'm a V-tweeter. It's funny to see a VTuber get into ASMR for the art, and then the yearly RP ASMR starts after like a month. I get why you might want a VTuber making wet sounds, whatever. I don't get why you would want it right against your ear, like in different ears. If it were on a, you know, centralized microphone rather than the divided two microphones, you know, stereo, binaural, whatever you want to call it, I don't get that. You know, the reason people listen to that stuff, I guess, is because they want to do a thing that I will not say. Why would you want it in your ears? Right in my exact ear. I like the hand sounds and tuning forks. I like digital sounds, honestly. You need a tweet to be a V-tweeter. I don't want to be a V-tweeter, so I don't tweet, so I don't stream, so I just seal myself in the ancient catacombs for decades. You know how it is. You know how it is. You do. Anyway, I've been on for almost 2 hours, and I think like 20 minutes ago I said I'd get off. Well, almost 2 hours is a stretch. It's 20 minutes from 2 hours. But, you know. I shouldn't be staying up this late. I miss Belle already. She never existed. You're insane. You're deranged. Lunatic. Go to hell. Go to hell. Sent to hell. Bye bye. Bye bye.